Okay, YouTube family, I got some alleged breaking news. I have to say alleged, but during a live we were doing, Maybach Mel told me what's going on in these streets out here right now, and far as media as well, from Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit. What everybody is coming up to say is the one that they call Patrick Clark, which I keep calling him Patrick Day. I don't know why I'm keep confusing him with the boxer that died, but it's because of the name Patrick. But rest in peace to Patrick Day. But Patrick, you feel me? Clark over here is in a situation where it's not looking good. You know what I mean? It's not in a situation at all that could be. I don't know how to explain it. Like, because what I was telling people is, I'm not gonna argue with people who are trying to say he's a fall guy. Anything is possible. But what I was out here saying is, we don't know if this guy's the actual one who did it, unless if 12 of them got actual video proof, because they're going off witnesses, right? So I think you're gonna need more than words to substantiate him being the actual culprit, unless they got some new information, like someone who was there also and they talked, which is, I did a video about it. Allegedly did Little Cam tell after what his attorney said openly yesterday about cooperating and deciding when they're gonna give information to HPD. Before we get started, y'all, and continue with this video, I need y'all to do me one favor, and that's hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Thank you for rocking out with the I Smoke Hip Hop Live movement. Salute to everybody watching, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Salute to Pesh Mayweather, man. Follow him on his YouTube channel. Also follow him on IG, on Instagram, and salute to the homie. You feel me? Now let's keep this thing booming and going out here. Now, Patrick Clark has been accused allegedly of having 2 murders. This is what's going on right now. It's been alleged that he has 2 bodies out here, and a lot of people are looking into the situation as he say, she say. That's why I presented that as alleged, because only reason I'm talking about it, everybody on the live wanted me to get into that, because what I stated earlier on my live was, I don't know where did they get him from as the actual guy. Maybe they got a footage we don't, because if they had actual video of him doing it, they would have arrested him. So the only way I can see them finally getting Patrick Xavier Clark is if somebody recently just gave a statement that would give them probable cause to arrest Patrick. You know what I mean? You tell me if I'm capping. When you listen to the attorney of one Little Cam, he gives you enough information to understand how, you know, it could be in a situation where, you know what I mean, he'll well, you'll look at Patrick as the culprit or whatever because of this right here.
His office, if we decide to. Right now, we're charged with offenses and we're not saying anything.
What do you mean if you decide to?
Well, I talked to him. He wants a bond. He wants to get out. He wants to clear his name.
Does Cameron Joshua know who shot Takeoff?
We will discuss that with the DA's office if we decide to. Right now, we're charged with offenses and we're not saying anything.
What do you mean if you decide to?
Well, everybody has the opportunity to discuss those matters if they choose to.
That man said the opportunity if they choose to, because he knows what's going on. Unfortunately, he knows his client is in a world of, you know what, that's different from when there was like Cam was innocent and they came with a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? He was like, his client Cameron Joshua did not shoot Takeoff. Downey said he wants to get out. He wants to clear his name. Downey did not say if Joshua Takeoff had any prior relationships. He said, my understanding, it was some type of social event and some people was playing dice. He said, beyond that, I don't know. Downey wouldn't say if his client was playing dice. Said, I haven't seen anything to suggest Cameron Joshua had anything to do with the shooting that he discharged, the firearm that caused his death, or was he been involved. That's what they wrote. Don't judge me for reading it the way they write it. Been involved, Downey said. Now, as you're reading some of these, this was like going all out to prove the innocence of Joshua. Now, what a lot of people want to know, did cooperation happen? Because he emphatically insisted on his client's innocent, and also his client emphatically, which is Lil Cam, saying he's innocent. So to the one you call Patrick Clark, now you got people saying he's alleged dude who got 2 murder situations he's going from, and I don't know. I looked for it, I couldn't find it. Now maybe other people could find it because this blogger's already talking about it, and I'm a fair dude, so what I do here on this platform, we be fair. And from what we know of Patrick Xavier Clark, from what a lot of the people who know him in Houston and Texas itself, they told us on the live we just did hours ago, they said Patrick was a DJ in Houston and also a club promoter. People also was putting out hashtags free Patrick, you know what I mean? And so it leaves your mind like, how did they get him? Because on video you can't see him, even though there's hundreds of angles and all that, unless if somebody broke the case. But even then, you can't say someone broke the case when we're listening to the counsel of Little Cam literally saying that they have information and things going on. Now let's listen to the actual DA, the district attorney's office, validate that it might be actually snitching going on.
The gun he was carrying. T. Gilliam, Gilliam. I'm a prosecutor at the Harris County DA's office. So just our statement is we believe Cameron Joshua has been appropriately charged in this case, and we're continuing our investigation into the death of Takeoff. Thank you all.
Now, when this guy says he knows Cameron Johnson was appropriately charged, it's kind of weird for a state's attorney to say that, because his whole thing is to solve the murder in the case. So why would he be helping Cameron Johnson to that extent, unless if he knows Cameron Park also played a role? But Cameron Park playing a role is him taking off his fire, which is the weapon, and to that also seeing who else took off their weapon to shoot Takeoff. And that's the thing, you can get the gist from both attorneys that, you know what I mean, that somebody said it was Patrick's, but a lot of people in Houston are saying Patrick is a good dude, he's a promoter, he doesn't even do anything like that. We've seen all of it in the chats this earlier in the day, in that midday, which is probably evening as well. People were saying he's not into the streets like that, he doesn't have a lot of people behind him. So I don't know, man. Now people are even casting aspirations and their own narratives of saying he might have been the fall guy, and to that I can't even argue with them, because there's a lot of spooky things in this case. We're looking at officials who are spooky as well. We've seen it. Even Jay Prince did a response and said, I started out as a nobody and became somebody in front of everybody. I give all glory to God, and who did it without consulting anybody. I'm not going to get into that right now. We'll do that on a separate video to talk about that, you know what I mean? But we have to talk about this right now. So now you got Little Cam. People think he's vindicated, but you got a lot of people say, how the hell did he get vindicated? Because he's still facing a situation where innocent bystanders such as the assistant and Takeoff and a female who all got hurt because people took out weapons. You can get charged for murders even if you didn't pull the trigger, just based on, you know what I'm saying, you doing what you had to do or whatever. But Texas is a stand your ground case. So to that, if Little Cam comes with a defense, then we'll wait to hear that defense. The attorney didn't say anything about that, but I'm interested to know what kind of defense is he going to use. You know what I mean? So now with Patrick, what is he going to say? Now that apparently it's like he got flipped on. So maybe he's not just a DJ and a promoter. Maybe he is an alleged person who got 2 bodies on him. I don't know. So we'll see what he does with his next moves according to his counsel. We'll see very much quickly, because it's election times, and the mayor, Sylvester, police chief Troy Finner, all these district attorneys, officials, they got a lot of explaining to do. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated on that entire situation. You already know how I give it up. I don't really snitch on nobody at all. Like, that's why I love the way I give the news. I don't be extra for the views. I just give you what's out there, man. We present it in a better way than what's on TV, and it is what it is at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm rocking with y'all, and I'm rocking with the people people who make us go. It's green light to give life and live. That's what green light is in my life. So whoever want to be a wolf and the monsters, you go ahead, man. But we stopped believing in monsters a long time ago in elementary. Right now, you feel me, we just all about living and surviving out here. So I give blessings to all the kings and the queens, and I tell y'all, man, do me a quick favor and support this platform. Instead of giving your money, you gave your time already, so that's enough. So hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Thank you for rocking with the best right now, the I Smoke Hip Hop Live movement. Salute to the I Smoke Hip Hop Nation. Love your family, love your kids, stay blessed. I can't tell you to stay dangerous if you're staying safe already. Salute to the kings and queens.